Hi there, everyone. Welcome to TeachQuest. This is Professor Andrew, and right now I'm going to walk you through the very beginnings of getting started on TeachQuest, specifically signing up, building your classes, getting your teams built out, and walk you through our registration process. So I'm just going to click register. I'm going to say I'm a teacher. I'm going to pop in my email address, pop in a little password here, and let me just do that. Oops, make sure I got it right. And I'm going to hit agree to our terms of use and privacy policy. So I encourage you to check those out. I already know them, so I'm just going to click that button and I'm going to create my account. This will redirect you in a second to this page here just to verify your email. My email is now verified, so super easy. I just go back to TeachQuest. I log in, same email address that I just used to register. Pop in my password, and this will get us into our wizard. So, here's some basics of how to set up your classroom. I won't read that all out, but I encourage you to do so in your own setup. But I'm just going to click Let's Begin. So we have two models of setup. There's basic setup, which is a lot faster than advanced setup. For anyone new to the platform, I would say definitely go with basic. We take out a lot of the complexity of setting up your account. It's a lot faster. Of course, if you're an advanced user, then you unlock all these features, all this cool stuff. And once you're well into TeachQuest and want to do some bigger things, you can actually switch it all on from your basic setup, or you can set it up from scratch. For the purposes of this walkthrough, I'm just going to go with basic. Click here to continue. I got to set up my own name in the system. So I'm just going to go with Prof. Andrew. I'm going to pick my own little icon, which will be used in game. Hit next. Really simple. Let's call this TeachQuest Demo 101. With any course, you got to select your start date. So I'll just say this starts in the new year. Of course, this is from when I'm recording this. I'm recording this in December of 2025. And I'm going to say my course runs through till let's just go to the end of June. I have a classroom code right here, which I can use with my students to have them join the classroom. You can copy that down now, but it's always accessible for you in the platform itself. From here, I go continue. There are some basic features here. If we had gone through the more advanced setup, there'd be way more features for you to choose from. We just simplified it for the basic setup. Right here is message board. Do we want to have some communication with the students that everyone's able to see? And if we do want a message board, do we want message approval whereby nothing is posted until you as the teacher sign off on it? Message board is on by default. Message approval is not. Next up, going forward, teams. So teams are really important pedagogically. It gets the students to work together on the various tasks that you have in TeachQuest. So we really encourage everyone to use teams, but it's entirely up to you. You don't have to. So I'm going to create a couple of teams here. I'm going to be very boring with my names. I'm just going to call them, I actually wrote Teach 1. I meant to write Team 1 there, so let's just fix that. Team 1, I select an icon or an emblem. There we go. Now I'm going to go with Team 2. Second emblem, all very fantastical, feels very fancy. And I'm just going to go with 4 teams, in total, with 4 different icons. Cool. So just for the sake of this demo, 4 teams, all created. You can get as creative as you want with the names. I'm just, for the simplicity's sake, just going teams 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up, so now we have to add our students. Most important part, right? So we have 2 ways of adding students. So you can do it manually, one at a time. So for example, I'll just put my own name in there right now. Because this is a fancy, a gamified version of a classroom, we have different classes. We have our defenders, our wizards, our medics, our augmentors. For the sake of this, I will just pick a defender for my character. And then I will put Andrew on team 1, save student. That's simple, right? You can add them all one by one. We also have a bulk add option. So you can do that by hitting bulk add. Now, 2 ways here. You can then put people in one at a time in the bulk add. So I went with Jennifer. She's a wizard. She's also going to be on team 1. We'll go with another student. I'll go with Paul. He's a medic. He'll also be on team 1. I can add them that way. Just hit add students, immediately pop in there. And then there's also bulk add import text option. This just allows you to copy paste your class list in. Click on import from text. You have your drop down here. Here's where you put everything in by just copy paste or by text, 1 per line, and you can have the character classes default assigned to all of them or teams, but all of this can be updated once you're in the platform as well. Cool. So I'm just going to go with these 3 students, and I'm going to hit create my classroom, and that was successful. And now we're in TeachQuest. So I'm going to pause it there, and in the next video, I'm going to show you how to navigate our dashboard. All right. Well, hope you found that helpful, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.